Currently, I am at $18,111. I will never stop posting YouTube videos until I hit $1 million. Turn whatever I have now into $1 million. The reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like I honestly don't feel like I'm qualified to teach people other than things that I'm born with. So whether it's teaching you how to be creative because I'm naturally creative and I have a natural... This fucking dog. Shh! And I have a natural tendency to be creative. But when it comes to things like discipline and how to become, wealthy, which I see not just myself, but a lot of people in the self-improvement space doing, I feel like I'm nowhere near qualified to do that. Number one, even though I may be more disciplined than the average person, there are people who are 200, 500 times more disciplined than I am. I still do the shit that everybody else does. Honestly, the reason why I feel like journey videos are so much more important than the self-improvement videos you watch on YouTube is because you actually get to witness what I go through, right? I'm going from where you probably are at now, not a millionaire, to a millionaire. Basically working on that every day, trying to not necessarily be a millionaire, but just trying to increase my bank account balance or my savings balance, how much money I have on hand every day. That's the only goal, to raise my standard, right? I talked about this in another video. Raising my standard, raising the amount of money I have in my bank account, raising the amount of money I have on hand. The reason why I say my goal is to make $1 million is just so that I have an end point to this series. Because by then I would actually have experience and proof that I can achieve things that you desire, But there's no point in me teaching people shit when I haven't even to teach it myself. It's like a university teacher. It's like a university lecturer lecturing about business, but he's never even started a business in his life. So I don't want to be that person. I want to be as real as possible. Plus, I'm only 22. Basically, I'm not going to teach anymore. Who doesn't want $1 million, right? So that's the best way to learn, is through other people's failures and success. But the only problem is most of the videos that you see online that are credible are from people who have already made it. So they can't really relate to you. Yes, they were in your position at one time, but they don't document their real life emotions and experiences at the time where they're not financially, well off. I think it's very important and very, very powerful to witness someone's journey towards making $1 million. Basically, I'm just asking you to go on this journey with me. What will I be doing? Okay, let's talk about where we are at now. That $18,500 is actually in cryptocurrency, because I'm not even going to talk too much about cryptocurrency, but long story short, Bitcoin, which is the driver of all cryptocurrencies, has 4-year cycles, and a better way to say it is Bitcoin is the pulse of all cryptocurrencies. It is a driver, the main force behind all cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin basically moves in 4-year cycles. Simply moves up, moves down, moves up, moves down. And currently we are reaching that period where we're moving in an up cycle. I'm going fully in. I'm going fully in. But in terms of my living, so I am living with my parents in a very beautiful house. As you can see, wow, look at the view. Wow, so nice. Wow. Got a mountain in the background. That's the only nice part. No, I'm kidding. It's a very nice house. I'm super blessed, obviously. This is what when you don't record YouTube videos in a long time, this is how awkward you can be. Fuck, I need to... Currently, that's all that's going on right now. Other than the crypto investments, I don't exactly know what I'm going to do to get to $1 million, but I do have a method. So I spoke about this before, setting yourself standards and not goals. So what does that mean? It's basically to not focus on your goals, because a lot of people think just by having, your dream car on the wall and looking at it every day and praying to it and bowing down and then doing all this shit to a picture of a car, thinking that somehow the car is just going to appear in your front yard, or someone's just going to give that car away for free, and then you're going to be the person that some manifesting bullshit. Okay, it works. Manifestation works for a lot of people, but a lot of people win lottery tickets as well, right? So I'm going to give the example of your body weight, right? If you are small, skinny like me, and you're trying to get big, let's say your current weight is 65 kilos and you want to reach 80 kilos, right? Every day you go on scale, right? 65 kilos for the next few days, but one day you go on the scale and you see it hit 67 kilos and you're like, oh shit, 2 kilos extra. Wow, I've gained 2 kilos. And then you're all pumped up and happy. Then the next day you go on the scale and it says 66. You're like, oh shit, I lost a kilo. I'm going down. Then you start freaking out. So you start eating more, and then going harder at the gym. And then you go back up to 67. You're like, You keep going hard because you want that rush of raising your standards and weight to 68, to 69. So that's essentially what raising your standards is. And that is a method that I'm going to be using for the money that I hold. I'm raising my standard up to $25,000. And when I look at $18,000 right now, I'm like, shit, that is not much money at all. It's truly a minute amount. It's a peanuts. This is the idea of raising your standards. Never be content with what you have. Oh, that's a little bit tricky there, because are you grateful if you're not content? Don't feel content with what you have, but be grateful. That's it, okay? You manage your feelings. I'm not here to manage your feelings. I'm not your psychiatrist, buddy. Yeah, that's the method what we're going to be using to reach $1 million, because eventually, if you think about it, right, if you keep raising your standards, eventually you're going to be a billionaire. Wow, I'm so smart. This is probably the most random video. I'm just going to fucking stop talking. So that's done. Thank you. Bye.